Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I recently got the opportunity to go and visit Diego. I started Diego under saddle at the end of 2024, and he was gelded and had the winter off and then sold pretty early in 2025. He was purchased by an adult amateur beginner in her upper 60s. This is her first horse, and she focuses on dressage with him. So Diego has been in his new home for a full year now, and I was given the opportunity to go out with my sister, who helped me a lot with his training, and we were able to see how he's been progressing and even ride him. So this is my sister on him, just walking around, kind of getting a feel for him. She was very helpful in putting some of the first rides on him and kind of being my dummy rider.
And ask for it.
Both of us are extremely tall, so we do look a little bit silly. Diego is around 15'1", I believe now. When we were training him under saddle, he was around 14'2".
Ask for a forward walk.
He is a rounder horse, so he doesn't feel too much like we're riding a pony, but when we watch videos of ourselves, we do feel a little bit silly. So this is the first time my sister has ever ridden in an indoor arena. Where I board, we don't have any arenas, and all of Diego's training was done outside, either in the field or on the trails or even on the road. He did a lot of road riding. You can see Diego is a very pretty boy. He is a Dutch harness horse crossed with a Tennessee Walker. He's got the 4 white legs and a big blaze on his face, and he has such a flowing mane and tail. I actually was asked to pick a name for him by his previous owner, who I started him for, and he reminded me of a surfer boy, so I ended up naming him San Diego Dreaming, and he goes by Diego. I did tell the lady that purchased him that she was free to change his name. I would not be offended, but she ended up keeping it, and I think it fits him really well. You can see here I'm kind of trotting him around, working on staying on the wall. I did a little circle earlier because he was not really interested on staying on the wall. And here I think I'm going to be smart and trot him over some poles. And he said, no, I'm just going to walk over them. I was really happy with how even his rhythm got once we kind of found a nice forward trot. He was able to keep a pretty steady rhythm. He wasn't really slowing down or speeding up or anything. He's very easy to ride, very smooth trot. Honestly, he was a lot of fun.
He's just doing the diagonal. He's like, I'm supposed to be on the wall.
He's a very flashy boy, and I think eventually he'll be a really nice dressage horse. He still has a ways to go in his training for sure. He's coming 5 this year. And I think when I was training him, he really showed an aptitude for jumping and enjoyed trotting over poles and doing little challenges. So I'm hoping that his owner will do some of that with him and kind of mix it up. Here I try a little bit of a leg yield.
Trying to get him to do a little bit of a yield.
And here I actually get a halfway decent trot over the poles. I think if I do end up going back and giving him another little ride, I will try some little cross rails with him to see if he enjoys it and finds it fun.
Good boy.
So here I'm going to get ready to ask for canter. Diego has not done a lot of cantering. His owner mostly rides him at the walk. You can see I ask for it. Nothing really happens besides a faster and discombobulated trot. So I go back to trot, try to reorganize, and I plan to ask the next time around. I am being strategic in where I'm asking because I know he does have that draw to the gate, and I'm going to use that in my favor. So here I'm going to set him up again and ask for canter. We get some large trot, and then he finds the canter. We don't make it past the gate, but at least we stayed in trot. Here I'm going to ask again, and he finds it again for me. It's a little bit nicer this time, and we get a little bit further, so I'm pretty happy with that. I give him lots of pets. I tell him he did a great job. When I started him under saddle, I like to use reward-based training, and I do use food. His current owner does not. Her trainer has advised her not to, but I do still try to reward him verbally and with pats, and obviously with rests in between. So here I ask for canter to the right. He gives me canter, but it is the left lead. So I ask again. Again, I get the left lead, but that's okay. I do let him kind of stay in it just because finding canter itself was difficult. Now I'm going to really try to get him set up, try to keep his hindquarters kind of bent to the inside, see if I can get that right lead, and right there he finds it. Now we're super happy with that. Then here I'm really asking him to push and try to stay in it, and he actually made it past the gate in canter. So I was super duper happy with that. I give him lots of pats. I probably look a little wild riding, but I was very happy with how he did. Overall, it was great seeing him again. My sister really enjoyed seeing an update after a year and getting to ride him, and I think it'll be really neat to see how far he goes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.